Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have got issue 50 of How Shutter Part Works Build to Terminator. So issue 50 is one of those issues where you don't get a lot of parts in it, but it brings everything together that you've been making so far with your model, and you put it all in the one place and it all goes together lovely. And yeah, you're not got stored pieces everywhere. So let's take a look and see exactly what we're going to be doing. So these are the parts that we get, so make sure they're in here before you begin. Then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking this section here and we're going to be adding glue into these 4 bits here so they hold the little nuts in for us. We're going to be attaching this to the bottom of our spine and we're going to be screwing it on to make sure it doesn't come off. Then we're going to be attaching our pelvis, screwing that in, and then basically we're going to be putting this little detail on right at the bottom here, and basically we're going to end up with something that looks like that with all our parts together. Our sci-fi cinema legend is I'm a cyborg, but that's okay. And our real world science is real life cyborgs. And of course what's coming up in next week's issue, a few more details to add on to the pelvis there. Yeah, so issue 50, exciting issue, so yeah, let's get building. Okay, so when you open up the packaging, this is the part you want to begin with, and it is metal and die cast. There's 2 sides to this. You've got the side with the bumped edges. This is the side we want. And we're going to be putting these little nuts just in here. And we're going to be applying a little dollop of glue. So I'm going to use the tub that it all came in. Drop a little bit of super glue just in there. That should be more than enough. And I'm going to use a little cocktail stick. And all we're going to do is we're going to do this one at a time. Just run a bit of glue all the way around the outsides of each one of these. And then we're going to grab one of these little nuts and drop it in there, just like that. We're going to leave that one in there to set, and we're going to move on to the next one. Put our glue in there. The reason we're gluing these in is because when we turn it, when we attach it to the actual spinal column, when we got to put the pelvis on, it's going to be upside down, so all these will fall out if we don't glue them in. So they can be tricky, but I'm just using the back edge of my cocktail stick just to move them in. Let's just put a bit more in these ones here. And do the next one. Again, using the back of my cocktail stick just to help guide it in to place. Last one now. Put it all on the inside. Last time, cocktail stick inside and drop it into place. So we're done with that now. We can leave that. That should be fine. We can turn that upside down. Nothing falls out. So that's what you should have. And make sure you've got, these are nylon locking nuts. They've got a little nylon bit at the top, so make sure that the little nylon bit with the little lip is at the top and the flat side of the nut is at the bottom. So we've brought our T800 in now, and here it is, and this is the area we're going to be working on. Work on the bottom of the spine. Little tip for you just before you start, you've got this nut, like bolt that comes through. It has got some flat edges on. We are going to be needing that to be facing straight up, so make sure you got that straight up before you start, because on the back of here, as you can see, it's the same pattern and we want that to go in there nicely. So what you want to do is you want to have this edge with the curved area here going and facing the top of this section here. So we're going to line that up, and basically what we're going to do is just roll that in and push it on. So it's something like that, and now we can grab the little nut. Doesn't matter which way these go, this is exactly the same way, and we can screw that on. Going to use a pair of pliers just to continue turning that until we get to the end. So once you've got that on, this is what you should have. You should have this all lined up nicely on here, and this bit at the bottom. You need a little nut at the bottom. You want to do that all the way up and then get it so it's locked onto position, just so you can finger tight it, and then grab a pair of pliers or the right size nut spanner and then tighten it up just enough so it holds it all in place, and you've got articulation just there, just nice and snug. Don't over tighten it. And there you go. Okay, so next we're going to bring in the pelvis that we've been working on, and with these 4 location points here, they're going to line up to the 4 little holes that we've got here, and they're also going to line up with the 4 nuts that we just glued into place. So we want to line that up, push it in, and then we can leave that there for a sec. We can grab a screwdriver, and then all we've got to do is go down the back underneath, and we've got to try and see if we can see any of these little holes down here and screw it into place. One in. Might not be the best angle for you to see, it's the smallest little hole, but I'll try and see if you can see all 4. So that went on, 2 more to go. And the last one, just in the top here. Just like that. And now we've got our pelvis attached to the top of our T800. So this is our pelvis attached, and basically all we've got to do now is we've got this little detail, and this has got to go on the back. This is plastic, and we do have 4 location points. It doesn't say in the magazine that we have to glue this, and this is to go on the rear. So we're going to flip our T800 over, and we're going to install this now. Okay, so this is the section that we need here, and all we've got to do is, with these 4 location points, we're going to locate them into these 4 holes. All we need to do is push them on, give it a little push in, and it's quite a little snug fit. So there, just like that, and that's what we've got, and that's what the T800. Basically, that's the spine complete. So that's it, guys. Issue 50 all done and dusted. I do like those issues where you get everything out of the drawer and you start putting it all together, and that it makes it all worthwhile when you see everything on the actual model itself instead of sat in a drawer. Issue 51, that should be out next week, so make sure you do join me for that. And I also have a lot of DeLorean videos coming up, because I've got about 6 or 7 issues. I'm just waiting on the next one, which is issue 32, so I can carry on with all them and get them out. Also, I've got the Ecto one that's been shipped out, so that hopefully that might be here by the weekend. If not, that'll be out early next week, so I'll have a few videos of that for you as well. Hope you liked this video, and if you did, please click the subscribe button down below and click the like button, and I will see you all next time. Take care.